Good morning, good morning, good morning, morning, good morning to you. Hello, everyone. I'm gonna let y'all slide on up in her. I'm gonna let y'all slide on up in her. Let me get this stuff together while you guys are coming because I'm never ready. I'm never ready. Never ready. Yes, I'm never ready. Hello, everyone. Look at y'all. Look at y'all running on up in here. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Okay? So, y'all know I called my mom this morning and I'm just like, Mama, is Mal gonna sell us tomorrow? Yes. Yes. I had to call my mom. I was like, Mama, is Trump gonna sell us tomorrow? My mom was like, yes. Yes. It's like, Mommy's gonna sell us. I was like, oh my God, Mom, help. So, yes. So, congratulations to Trump. Congratulations to Donald Trump. Congratulations. He's gonna win. I mean, I said it yesterday. Should I go on Piers Morgan? Should I go on Piers Morgan because I knew Trump was gonna win? Piers, you want to ask me if I feel vindicated? Hello? Hello? should I go on Piers Morgan alcohol? Should I go on there now? Because I told you. Because I'm making a song, making a song, making this country, making the country cry. That's why I'm be arguing with y'all. That's why I'm be arguing with y'all nothing. Even people try to tell it was like, I doubt it. I doubt. Okay, I mean, I guess if you want to root for the underdog, you go right ahead. But it's too many things against her. It was way too many things against Kamala, for Kamala to win. Like, let's start there. If we're gonna like a fair election, you were too far behind. Girl, you done came after he done allegedly been. They done tried to. The snipers was up there trying to take him out. Girl, he with the blood, girl. It's like, you gonna come. You came too late, girl. I said, yeah, no, no, no. So, you're not with Kamala anymore. Who said that? You're not with Kamala anymore. Who's that? Um, Kamala. Ooh, not Kamala Harris. She fired though. She's not the vice president anymore. I know she at the house. I know that call to concede. I know that took. I know she had the ugly cry, girl. Kamala had to. Wait. She had to pour a shot. Make the call. Make the call. Make the call. They put the phone here. Girl, go ahead and say it, girl. Congratulations. It's the president. After she done purely cussed him out. After she done cussed him out, girl. Called him delusional. All of this. Not having to call the delusional person and tell the delusional person, congratulations, girl. Congratulations, Mr. President. Girl, I know it took every bone in her body, girl. I know it, girl. I know that was hard. She probably just called this morning. Kamala probably just called this morning. Because she probably even called last night. Kamala was like, the polls is still open. The polls is still open. So and I'm a girl. Kamala was like, the polls still open. I don't think I got 286. The polls still open. I could get 287. Y'all got y'all nerve. Y'all got y'all nerve. If he could stay in the White House longer, I can keep the polls open longer. Nah. Y'all have to send armed forces and all of that against our own damn president. That's just what that word. Y'all have to peel him out the White House like the flaming hot he is. He ain't want them coming in there redecorating or nothing. He said, now look at here. Ho, ho, ho. Ho, ho, ho. So that's just what that word. So congratulations to President Trump. That's just what that word. That's just what that word. No, AJ Ho, this gay dude is a gay club. That is exactly where you stepped in at. Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. I remember you. I slept with your father. Okay. The reason I've been over there is because don't want no short man. And I'm guessing it's generational. So, yeah, no, you have now entered a gay club. Okay, if you are straight, please turn the fuck around, ho. Because nothing will change. Nothing will change at all. Yeah, it's weird. Y'all run up in gay clubs mad that people gay. That's weird. See, I'm not stupid. You are. I don't go on nobody chat like, this dude is like a straight guy from the 80s. Ew. If that's the only thing that you know, then, you know. Okay. Ooh, girl. Yes. 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 Trump, we pray for the who? Dolly, don't come here and speak for us. And I'm a girl. So, but you know it is what it is. The title of the show, please hit the like. Please hit the like. Over 500 people in the building, 104 likes. Thank you to all who have hit the like. I really appreciate it. And I'm a girl. Hey, lesbian Crystal girl. Ooh, you a lipstick lesbian. So look at Crystal. Go on, Crystal girl. Yes. Yes. Go Crystal like cat. Go on, girl. Yes, I love lesbians. I don't like dykes. But I love lesbians. Oh my God, I love lesbians. I love lesbians. Yeah, lesbians are amazing. They absolutely are. I love studs. So, you know, so I just love lesbians. Like, lesbians are amazeballs. Like, I just, like, love them. So, yeah, I do. I love lesbians. So, does lipstick count? Lipstick by count? Absolutely. Yes. You eat coochie on the weekends, girl. Just Friday and Saturday. Sunday for church. I could get down with that. I could get down with that. Ain't no wrong with that. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. Yeah, that's wonderful. So that's just what that word. That's just what that word. I love you guys. So Blacks for Trump, we swing it. Shout out to all the people that, you know, I look at it like, you know, it just is what it is. Linda says, I'm pansexual. What is that? I forget. Pansexual. Don't that mean that y'all only like weird people? Just like, don't touch me, but you're hot. Isn't that what you guys are? Is that what that were? Yes? Don't touch me, but you're like hot. You are sexiest, but do not touch me. Okay. I'm attracted to all genders and sexes. Okay, so you a hoe. Me too. Period. Sluts, yeah. Yeah, I'm a slut too. Yeah, like period or like okay. Yes. See, I like you, girl. We gotta hang out. Yes, I want to be a hoe. Where do I sign up? I want to be a hoe. Where do I sign up? And I'm a girl. Explain why you're a Trumper. What does that mean? Just two reasons why. You talk to the chat. Chat. Kim Boy's talking to you guys. Yeah, because I don't know what that means. So, what's your favorite Ninja Turtle? Donatello. Donatello got it. I would have totally sucked the show. It's hot. So, yeah. So, or is because I don't plan on being here. So I just came to message y'all because I know a lot of y'all are sad today. So shout out to y'all. You know, Mama, is Trump gonna sell us tomorrow? Yes. So, and I'm a girl. So, Beyonce, Biden, and Cardi B all helped Kamala lose her election. They did. Also, President Trump has taken the White House back. Okay, he absolutely has. That's what that word. What that word. Metrosexuals do not count. I hate that word. Metrosexual. That dressing well is not that. That means you gay. A straight man can dress well. That ain't no metrosexual. That's just a well-dressed straight man. If you put anything sexual and hetero ain't in the front of it, you're gay. Metrosexual equals DL. That's just what that word. That's what that word. Metrosexual equals DL because if you're a well-dressed, a well-groomed, heterosexual man, then that's all that word. Right? Why Metro got to be put in front? Like, why? If you're anything other than hetero, you're gay. That's just what that word. Okay? I want to hear that shit. That's just what that word. Shout out to Christy. She says, I love you. Thank you. Oh my God. She says, I feel like we're best friends in my head. We are. Like, girl, like, you know that, girl. You be having me over here singing, not myself. Y'all need to leave. How do you alone? Just kidding, get her. So I love you guys. So that's just what that word. Heterosexual is heterosexual. That's it. That's it. It just is what it were. Move right along. Now, Beyonce and Cardi B and Biden. Now, let's start with the celebrities. Celebrities, I feel like y'all should shut the fuck up. Absolutely. I love you down, Beyonce. Cardi B, much love for you, girl. Alicia Keys, much love for you, girl. Lady Gaga, you meat wearing, blood drinking, spirit cooking girl, the witch in front of a piano. Said, is this the next season of American Horror Story 7? It's like, why is she here? She's like, here we are. So, yeah, hair flip. You guys don't know. Beyonce, imagine getting on stage in Houston. Houston? And it's a Republican state. They all vote Republican. Influence. Where? Because Texas should have been blue. Texas should have been blue. So hair flip. So yeah, I just find that weird. I said, ooh, not being a Democrat getting on stage and for Kamala girl telling Houston. Ooh, girl. Weird. So I'm just like, okay, girl. Okay, Beyonce. Go sell that damn Sir Davis. Okay? Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Beyonce, go sell Sacred. Girl. Beyonce, come on our Act 3, girl. Beyonce, if you really wanted Texas to be real, you should have said, if Texas votes blue, I'll drop Act 3. Right after Kamala win. I mean, since y'all want to help, you know, because I just think what a lot of these celebrities aren't realizing, as many people like y'all, as many people hate too. Correct. This is politics. These are a lot of conservative people. Okay, that are actually going to hit the polls, not the people that are going to make this concerts. Can you rap? Yes, I was on the plane with the Wayne. You could call me Whitley. I go to him, man. Send him the baddest in the school, the baddest in the game. Excuse me, honey, but nobody's in my lane. When you was in New York, you was me Yankee. Yes, I can rap. Like, oh my God. This one is for the boys with the boomer systems. Yes. Babe, I love you. You my everything. Yes, I can rap. Duh. Don't I look like it? Hello? Hello? Yes. Don't do that. I sure can. You want to hear something else I wrote? Freestyle, say less. Pull up in that monster automobile gangster. What a bad bitch that came from Sri Lanka. Down in that tonka kalababale wanta. Like, yes. Okay, first things first, I eat your brain. Then I'm Mr. Grill, what's up? Cause that's what a motherfucking monster do. I'm a beast. Chill out. Chill out. Chill out. Cause I'm a beast. Okay, I will. Anything else? Oh my goodness. You want another freestyle? Because we trying to get to the presidents. Now, don't ever come from me for my rap skills. I'm mad dope, yo. Like, correct. So, yes, y'all gotta, especially why people leave us alone. We done been goddamn nuts today. Okay, we still looking for Kamala. We still trying to get her away from up under the bed. She still, won't come out the bathroom. So, and I'm a girl. So that's just what that word. But yeah, Beyonce and all of them, ooh, shut up. Ooh, be quiet. Ooh, be quiet. Y'all are not liked. And people screaming and cheering for y'all is when y'all doing y'all job. Y'all job ain't politics. It's not. Not a, Y'all don't speak on nothing political throughout the year besides popular opinion. So, like Cardi B, when something's big on a blog, she'll speak on it. So, Project 2025, things like that. Or 2024, whatever. Then all of a sudden, she got political views. It's just like when you could have them all the time. You know that those bills and those have been there. You could have been one right up on it. People on CNN and other places have been talking about it. Does that matter to you not because it's on the neighborhood talk or because it's on the shade room or now all of a sudden you talking about it because you weren't talking about it before? So if you're not into politics, fall back. That's why people don't respect y'all because you don't know what the you're doing. Beyonce, all of you. Like, I'm keeping it everybody. It's no bias. It's towards everyone. Y'all keep getting on stage talking about some y'all mothers. So Kamala's not. Besides the stepmother, so y'all weird for bringing that up. I said, well, I hope Kamala ain't barren, Lord. I hope Kamala ain't barren, Lord. Cause girl, y'all keep mother this, mother that, mother this, mother that. She's a stepmother, right? You know that, right? We don't know her journey with children, and stuff like that. So I just think it's weird. I think that people should really do their research and become political if you want to talk politics. Then people can respect you when you get on stage. Like if what is his name? I'll be back. The governor. What is his name? The actor. I'm saying Sylvester Stallone, but it's not him. He was Terminator. It wasn't Sylvester Stallone. Arnold Schwarzenegger. Thank you so much. I can respect him because at least he went for it. So if he gets on stage and speaks on behalf of Kamala or speaks on behalf of Donald Trump, I can respect what he's going to say. A conservative will respect what somebody like them have to say. Because Megan's demographic of people are not voting. They're not voters. Megan live in Texas. Or from Texas. Beyonce from Texas. And the state is red. Texas is a very diverse state. It's filled with white people. Like it's not. You go to Texas, you see more black and Hispanic people than you see anything. Honestly. I've been to Texas many times and black Hispanic, black Hispanic, black Hispanic, black Hispanic. That's the most like that are down there. I mean, they overpopulate Caucasian people. Now in certain areas they're more predominantly Caucasian, but overall, Texas is a pretty diverse state. It is. Minnesota, where I live at, predominantly white. It was blue. It was blue. This is a predominantly white state. There's more white people here than anybody. Blue. See what I'm saying? And we didn't have no celebrities from Minnesota speaking on, no, for Kamala. And no, not at all. Trump didn't have all these celebrities going around speaking on his behalf. He won. At the end of Kamala's campaign, it's like, are you throwing a concert or are you... So, yeah, I'm like, oh, that's weird. That's interesting that you have... So, Beyonce got on that stage, Cardi B got on that stage, Alicia Keys got on that stage, Lady Gaga got on that stage, Usher got on that stage. So many other celebrities got on that stage and she still lost. That should show, sure, Cardi B, Beyonce, Megan the Pegasus, all of the... Y'all were when it comes to politicals. Shut the fuck up. We don't care. The polls show y'all that y'all don't matter when it comes to politics, so stay out of them. If anything, I feel like it hurt Kamala when it came to the polls. I don't feel like it helped her. Not at all. Not at all. I have not seen any videos of anybody going live like, thank you, Cardi B. Oh, my God. If not for you, I wouldn't have voted. Thank you, Beyonce. If not for you, I wouldn't have... I don't see none of those videos nowhere. Thank you, Lady Gaga. Girl, thank you, Usher. Because if not for y'all, yeah. And the reason why is because they're not doing it for the right reasons. They're supporting Kamala because of the color of her skin. That is why. That's not going to put her in the White House. That's not how Obama got in the White House. He didn't throw concerts and whatnot. No, it was more so celebrities getting together, throwing their own rallies and stuff for Obama. Obama really inspired the nation. He did. He really inspired the nation. It wasn't a concert. Like, no, people perform, like, I remember, like, Lil Wayne, like that. Yeah, they did performances and put stuff together, but it's like they did that at their own, you know, on their own. You know, it wasn't anything like Obama approved. It was more so we doing for you because we're supporting you, you know, and whatnot. And that is lit, you know. That is lit. Having concerts, getting people to register at the door of coming in to get their tickets. Like, that was dope. You know, there was artists doing that for Obama, you know. And that was great. That was amazing. He didn't just have people coming on stage speaking on his... But what does that do? When as many people like Beyonce, there's a bigger crowd of people that hate her. Literally. Literally. Same thing with Cardi B, Lady Gaga, all of them. Yeah, they are beloved and loved, but they're also hated. You have a lot of people that voted otherwise just because certain people got on stages. Honestly. Honestly. Having Megan the Pegasus come up there twerking on stage, all that. No. This is for conservatives. I don't even feel like Kamala should even have allowed certain people to back her like that. Because this is about winning the election. This is not about entertaining America, becoming popular, becoming likable. That's not how you run. That's not how you run now. Back in the day, yeah. That probably would have been more helpful. But now everything's off of AI, based off of electronics. So more people are sitting home watching these rallies than are actually at the rallies. Back in the day, the rallies used to be so full. The areas they were so full because the only way to see it is to be there. Besides the coverage on TV, and most people they were at those. Think about Trump's rallies. The majority of Trump rallies were filled with American people that wanted him to win. He could have had a bunch of celebrities come out performing and speak and go on. He could have had that. There's plenty of supporters of Trump. Instead, Trump is smart. He would just take a picture with certain people like Snoop Dogg and others that are Team him and Team Republican Party, and whatnot. That's smart because the endorsement is just letting people know that Trump is being open-minded, if you will. But what Kamala did, it wasn't a good look. And the main reason I say it wasn't a good look, and why I don't feel like Cardi B, and because it would have, I'm gonna just keep it real with you. It would have had way of a bigger effect if the husbands did it instead. If Offset would have came out and spoke on Kamala's behalf, if Jay-Z would have came out and spoke on Kamala's behalf, Swiss Beats, if men. And it would have also been nice for her to get a lot of the other races and nationalities. People like Taylor Swift said that she was Team Kamala. So it would have been very important if I was Kamala to get Taylor Swift out here in some way, shape, or form. Taylor Swift has a huge fan base. And the thing about Taylor Swift's audience is that there are a lot of conservatives. There are a lot of conservative people that actually go and vote. So it would have been important to get somebody like that. Yeah, Jennifer Aniston, Anne Hathaway. It's important to show the support. Do not make this a black thing. Do not, because we're beyond that. We're beyond it. We've already had a black president, and all this stuff. So we're beyond that. We've never had a woman president. So that's why it's important to show every woman that's supporting you instead of just black women or ethnic women. Like, I just don't think that was a good idea. I think you should have showed them all. And then try to bring them together too, and see them hand in hand. Like, I think that would have been better. And I think that with the men, she should have tried to get more men to come out and back her. Trump does that. Trump highlights the men that support him. He do. It may seem biased or double standard, but he won. He won. And he didn't have to have concerts in order to do it. He didn't have to. He really didn't. If Beyonce came out and spoke for the Democratic Party every election or the majority of the elections, I feel like people would respect her more. But it's not a coincidence that Kamala on the stage, appearing how she's appearing, and you're on the stage with your mother and Kelly, all of that. It's bias. It's not like people aren't looking at this. It's like, oh, this is such a great thing. It would have been, if you wanted to shock America, Beyonce, her mother, and Kelly coming out there doing that for Donald Trump would have been everything. That would have been everywhere. Everybody would have been talking about it. Like, because that is unexpected. Beyonce, her mama, and Kelly get them there. That's expected. It's expected. So it looks biased. It looks like you're only saying something because she's a woman and ethnic. You're pandering right now. So, and then he getting up there pandering, like you're pandering. Because you have to look at both presidential candidates, right? So if both want good things and negative things. So there's going to be things that you agree with and things that you don't agree with. So it's important to look at both. Look at the good things that Kamala wants to do, look at the good thing Trump wants to do, and then compare. And then look at the things that you disagree with Kamala, and then look at the things that you disagree with Trump, and then compare. That is how you're going to decide your vote. You decided on that. The pros will outweigh the cons. So that's how I voted, right? I know that's how I voted. I don't know about other people. But that's how I voted. I went and researched the things that Trump wants to do. I went and researched the things that Kamala wants to do. I went and researched the things that are highly disagreeable with not just me, but a lot of other Americans looking up their point of views, and stuff like that too, hearing everybody out. And that's how I went in and voted. I voted that way. So I don't feel like people like Beyonce and, Alicia Keys and Lady Gaga, I don't feel like they do that. Because you have Cardi B getting on stage just saying all of the negative things that feels like Trump is going to do. And she's only naming all of the positive things that she feels like Kamala's going to do. Well, there's pros and cons. There's good things that Kamala wanted to do, and there was things that we probably wouldn't agree with. It's like, yeah, no, we probably shouldn't do that. I'm not gonna vote for that. 100%. She never said any of, besides good stuff, when it came to Kamala. And then when it came to Trump, you just said all the negative stuff. So this is a biased approach. This isn't someone that literally sat here and thought about, did the research, and decided who they feel is better suited to be in the White House. This is bias. This is, she a female, you already have connections and talk with her, so you feel like maybe you'll have her like in your pocket. Like, because you're giving all of the points of things that you want her to change for you. Oh, Kamala told me she gonna make groceries lower. Kamala said this, Kamala said that. Like, all of these promises that Kamala's making are literally to you. And it's like, they're not. These are promises to the country, not you. So this is letting us know that you've done no research. None. You're going off hearsay. A popular opinion, you're sitting around listening to people talk politics, and there's things that you agree with, and there's things that you don't, and it's like you're pulling from that. And I feel like it's the same thing with Beyonce. Same thing with Alicia Keys. I just don't feel like they're actually political people. I'm not saying that they're not intelligent, or anything like that. No, not at all. It's just, if you're not a politician, I don't feel like you should literally be trying to enter, because what good does it do? What good does it do? All of y'all came through and spoke on Kamala's behalf, and the woman still lost. Y'all did not help. Okay? You didn't. Not at all. So stay away. That's how I view it. Stay away. Like, stay out of it. Just shut up. Go on y'all social medias and say what y'all say. But because I do feel like they helped ruin it. I do. I feel like they helped ruin Kamala's campaign, because it was already, which was getting into Biden. To me, Biden never wanted Kamala to win. He never wanted Kamala to win. If Biden wanted Kamala to win, like I said yesterday, he would have stepped down a long time ago. He would have stepped down a long time ago, and stepped down during his presidency. Why? Because Kamala could have became the president, and it could have really, she could have learned a lot. And then imagine that, and then her going into the election. It would be, then she would have had the whole time frame. And people really don't know Kamala. It's good to know who you're going to vote for. So Trump going around doing his entire campaign, people still get to know him. And if you don't really know much about him, you get to learn a lot in the process, good, bad, or indifferent. Well, Kamala, it was so short-lived. It was like everything was being rushed. Her candidacy, her backers, the campaign manager, all of it just seemed really rushed. It didn't feel like a genuine campaign, a genuine candidate. It's someone that's coming really late into the game. We on episode 4 or 5, and it's 8 episodes, and they just coming in. So it's like, ain't no way in the world we starting over, girl. We only 3 episodes left. We gonna go ahead and finish. It is what it is. No, we not starting over, because that's how it was. Like, they're not starting over, because he should have been stepped down. If he wanted her to be president, he could have literally made her it. Literally could have made her. She was vice president. But his old ass wanted to sleep his whole candidacy, and then want to give it to her because he didn't want her to win. He didn't. He didn't. He didn't. Because in my honest opinion, I don't feel like Biden, because the only thing that explains it is that Trump had really good information on Biden. Trump has some information on Biden that would ruin him. And Trump knew that he would beat Kamala. This is how politicians play. Like, they're very dirty. It's a very dirty game. Y'all used to watch Scandal. If you not watch Scandal, it's not a true story, but those are based off of real events. Like, those are based off of stuff that really happened. And it's really like that. It's a dog eat dog. Seriously, they'll come set a folder on your desk and be like, look at here. You keep running in this campaign, this is coming out. A lot of people will run. A lot of people will be like, yeah, let me go ahead. Because that's what it gives. It gives something came up. It gives Trump has some information that could ruin Biden. And not Biden's son. We already know he a crackhead running around sleeping with prostitutes and just weird. We already knew all that. So that wasn't a big deal. So it had to be something on him, is how I feel. Because what other sense does it make? Like, why would he wait to that? You could have been gave Kamala, if you really want her to be president, you could have handed her the crown. You could have handed her the crown. So dropping out so late, I think that there's reasons behind it. I think somebody set a folder on Biden's old ass desk and said, look at here. Concede, get out of here, give it to Kamala. Let her the rest of this. And I think that Trump did that on purpose. Honestly, I think it was Trump. I'm not gonna lie to you. I mean, because Trump gonna play to win, you know? He's not gonna play to lose. Like, he's gonna win, you know? He saw what happened the last time with Biden. He was not letting that happen again. Like, he absolutely was not. But I do feel either way, Trump would have won. I think that Trump would have beat Biden. I mean, it's still the Biden campaign, basically. So I still feel like he would have won. But I do, in my opinion, I'm not saying it's fact, that Trump made him drop out. I'm not saying that. But if anybody would have profited off of him dropping out of the campaign, it would have been the person that won. It would have been the person that won. So, yeah. So, and I'm not knocking him for it because that's politics. If I'm running for president and I find out that Kamala was at them Diddy parties over there doing all of that, yeah, I just may have a go on over there and take that to her. See what see what she got to say about that. See, actually, if she want to run with this information, you know, I definitely would. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna play for keeps. I'm gonna play for keeps. I'm gonna play to win. So I ain't trying to lose. Lose what? No. Like, I'm going to win this, but I'm not saying, you know, that Trump did that. I'm definitely not. But it does get dirty in the politics game. So yeah, I just don't feel like Biden wanted her to win. I don't feel like Biden wanted to. So I feel like one of the main people that sabotaged Kamala's campaign would be Biden. 100%. He set Kamala up for failure. He did. How can you make her the underdog when she would have already been the underdog? She's a woman. And it's sad that in the political world, that being a woman is a handicap. Like, that's crazy. Like, that is literally crazy. That is crazy to me. That being a woman is a handicap. That is insane. If I'm speaking crazy, go to somebody that's speaking sane. Hurry up, ho. You taking too long. I never said, like, girl, hurry up and leave. My God. Y'all act like it takes so long to exit. Let him know that I'm leaving because he totally knows me. Let me know let him know we're leaving. I'm leaving because we're dating. I want him to run after me. Not. I promise. So, yeah, that's weird. But yeah, I feel like Kamala coming in the race late, her being a woman was definitely going to be a setback. Like I said yesterday, I really do not feel that America is ready for a woman president. They're not ready for it. No, not at all. They're willing to take some change. They're willing to change, but not that much. Not that much. And then it's so weird how people try to make it seem like, oh, well, a woman shouldn't be controlling nukes and what? What are you talking about? Please don't come here talking about people's characters. Please don't come here saying it's not because Kamala's a woman. It's because she's a terrible person. Look who won. Do you really want to play those games? Because we can. See, I'm trying to keep it cute. But we can get nasty. You sure can. Let's not talk about terrible people. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. Let's keep this. I mean, a rapist just became president again. Like, are you kidding me? Who did Kamala R word? So, yeah, that's weird. Let's not talk about character. Let's not. We just gonna talk about the president, but let's keep it on politics. Let's keep it on that because that's what matters. Because let's not talk about characters and personalities. And let's not do that. Like, let's not. Because like, let's not. Let's just keep it on what matters. And none of that does. Correct policies over personalities. I 100% agree. 100% agree. Trump earned this. He's the best right now. I wouldn't say that Trump didn't earn it. As far as I'm concerned, Trump ran an honest campaign and he won. He won. Who am I to? I don't feel like we get anywhere judging Trump. Because he is our president. It just is what it is. Okay. Until he get impeached or something like that or whatever, we just got to leave it how it is. Like, he's the president. And I'm a realist, so I feel like it's better to just come to terms with things as soon as possible so that you can move on from it. It's just that simple. He's not our leader, spokesperson. That's it. Our leader is the Congress, the Senate, governors, mayors. Those are our leaders. Trump is a representative. That's it. That is all. Y'all gotta stop giving that man so much power. Because I don't know why y'all with Kamala so much. Because she would have, and then she was a woman, so they would have made. You know how hard it would have been for Kamala to be president. Do you know how many people would have made sure a lot of the policies and things that she wanted to get out there? You know how would the 86 that they would have made it very hard for her. Very hard for her. It would have been hard for her to really pass anything. They would have made it really hard for her. And she came in. That's why I think it would have been better if Biden really wanted Kamala to be president. He could have handed her the crown. He could have made history by making first woman, himself, crowning the first female president. He could have made her dream come true. He could have, because he still did. He still walked away. How disgusting. Of Biden. Why are y'all mad at Trump? Be mad at Biden. I'm not mad at Trump. What am I mad at? Y'all took y'all anger out on the wrong white guy. If you're a Democrat or just voted for Kamala, be mad at Biden. That is who you need to be upset with. You want to cuss somebody out? That's who I'll be cussing out. If I was angry, that's misguided anger. Because you don't like Trump. So what? What did Trump do besides run an election and win? And win. Why God, what does color have to do with it? Then you should ask all the people that voted for Kamala. You should ask Cardi B. You should ask Beyonce. You should ask Alicia Keys. You should ask Tina Knowles. You should ask Megan the Pegasus. Go ask all of the blacks that got in line to vote for Kamala. But then explain none of her policies that they agreed with. Nothing. Just you over him. So yeah, as much as we don't want this to have anything to do with race, it do. It absolutely do. But Kamala didn't lose because of her skin. She was vice president. Are you kidding me? It don't get closer to the Oval. She's very privileged. That's a privilege. That's a privilege. Top G. Imagine saying that you're the top, but calling me gay weird. So you want to top me? No. Hair flip. So, yeah. She's been very privileged. She has the privilege to say that she was a vice president that almost became president. That's great. She still basically made history. So good for Kamala. But she lost. It's okay. Maybe she'll run next election. It's not over for her. You know, keep the same energy. All of the people that wanted her to win, keep the same energy. This is not the last, I hope. But I don't know, it kind of feel like it. But this is not the last presidential election. It's not. Okay. So better luck next time. You know, you don't win them all. And again, I think that Biden is disgusting. I do. I am angry with Biden. You know, when it comes to Kamala, I feel like no one could have put a bigger dent in her not getting her just due. You know, because if I was Biden and I knew that I was done with my presidency, I knew didn't want to run again. I knew that I just want to spend time with my family and be with my family. I'm going. Who better than Kamala? That would have been a beautiful thing. I think the American people would have embraced Kamala being the president. Um, I think that her going into her election, or into the election, or the presidential campaign as a president would have been amazing for her. I do. And it also would have gave people a little preview of what was to come if she was already working on things, you know, prior. I think that would have been very beneficial for Kamala. And I don't think that Biden wanted that for her. I really don't. I don't think he wanted her to win. I think that he would rather Trump get the presidency back, but him not lose to Trump, because I think that he does have like a hatred for Trump. I really don't think Biden likes Trump like at all. I think when you see them in public, it's fake. I think it's a toleration. I really don't think it's we're friendly. No, it's kind of like we need each other. You know, at moments we're going to keep bumping into each other type of situation. They both have been presidents, so they're getting a lot of the same invites to events, charity balls, all types of, you know. So, yeah, I think that he just didn't want to lose to Trump. I feel like he would rather be like, I didn't lose, she did. You know, like, I didn't lose the election. Kamala did. You know, it's how I feel about it. It's Cardi B's fault. She wanted. Ooh, I wouldn't say it's Cardi B's fault. I wouldn't blame any celebrity. If I was gonna blame somebody, it'd be Baby Love. Correct. Correct. This is Baby Love's fault. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. I said. This is Baby Love's fault. Got y'all nerve. Y'all trying to blame Cardi B. It wasn't Cardi B. It was Baby Love. It was her little cute bad tail. It was her. Okay? Now, Baby Love done ruined this for Kamala. Who is Baby Love? Diddy Baby, the mastermind behind all of the FOs and all of that stuff there. She bald. Baby boss. This is Baby Love fault. Diddy Baby. The last one, y'all. That's just what that word. Mm-hmm. Right. Yes, the mastermind. Child, do you have a P.O. box? Yes. Shout out to Nadia. Oh, that's so sweet, Nadia. Oh, I like your name, Nadia. I have a really, had a friend. Well, had a friend. We still are friends. We just haven't talked to them forever. But her name was Nadia, and I always loved her name. Bridget said, oh, Moz, would you put my P.O. box in the chat, please? Thank you so much. There it is, JB put it. Oh, my God. My Moz be on it. I love you guys. Hold on. Somebody had just said something I wanted to read. Oh, Bridget said I had to drop out the bushes. Why, Bridget, girl? It's Baby Love fault. Y'all trying to blame it on Cardi B. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Let's get into the demographics. Oh, girl, let's see who voted what. Who voted where. I don't feel like Cardi B helped. I don't feel right. I'll say that. Shout out to Gemini Twin. Now, Trump is going to be president. Do you think he would pardon Diddy? Hell no. Police is like, one, you got to be tried. Diddy is gonna be still going on the next election. So you have to be like, they can't pardon you while you're on trial. Like you have to already be charged, and whatnot in order for that to happen. And as big as this case is with Diddy, I feel like the trial will go on for years. You know, I don't think it's going to be just cut and dry, a couple months and it's over. I think this will go on for quite some time. And I think that there will be a lot of, you know, holds and reschedules, and I think that it'll be a lot with this whole Diddy thing. So I don't think that Trump will pardon Diddy. And another thing is, too, the elite will not allow him to. No, no. Now, see, the elite, people like Lil Wayne and Kodak Black, the Fly, Kodak Black, they like those type of people. Those type of people is still working for them low key. They just don't know because they too drugged out to know what their brains, you know. But no, they want him. Correct. Correct. They didn't want I'm this shit, I'm foreign. They didn't want Kodak Fly Blick. They didn't want that mosquito. So they, you know, they don't mind him. And they didn't mind Lil Wayne. So, you know, people like that got pardons, yeah, but they want Diddy. They want him. And they are not about to let and not my girl. They're not about to let anything like that happen. They're not. And then you got Young Thug. I think there were some people that helped pull some strings and just like throw that case out. Get rid of that. We need him again. We need him again. And I'm a girl. Did it? I'm pissed off the wrong people. Correct. But I mean, people in power, like, I feel like Jay-Z made it so that Nola gave Lil Wayne the key to the city. Correct. I feel like Jay-Z made a couple calls because y'all was coming for him on social media, and y'all was outraged because y'all didn't get to hear Lil Wayne at the Super Bowl. I mean, he want to make sure that all of this got fixed before Ken hit the stage, girl. So, you know, Jay-Z made a couple calls because Jay-Z said, look at here, Wayne, that little ugly 4-dread left having fuck up is not on my stage for no damn Super Bowl. Okay? People just gonna have to get over the fact that that he's not gonna be here. That we're not gonna stop just because the people in the crowd are watching us, and I don't give a damn what they say. And this is the remix, baby. No, like, no. No, not at all. You had a lot of niggas trying to steal your heart. Never really hello. No, absolutely not. He ain't about to get on and say, I don't want to grow. Bottles in the club. Shawty wanted to. Like, no, absolutely not. Okay, we want to hear they not like they not like we don't want to hear all that. We got to get him shots and all of that before he get on stage and all of that, girl, and hold him up for a while, and then he go, girl. So Jay-Z had made that call and had got him that key, girl. So they said, look at here, go get that. Yeah. Jay-Z said, look here, nigga, get on my nerves. She always want to talk about this little black boy. Some little black boy. Everybody a little black boy. You know, ain't nobody grown. You know, Lil Wayne ain't sitting up there damn near 56. So, like, look at here. So, go on ahead and get him that damn key. That's what that word. Hi, Kimmy Boo. So, it's just like, yeah, like, that's just what that word are. So, let's get into the demographic. But I saw that. I said, oh, look at Lil Wayne. Look at Tunchi. Gone Tunchi. And then he was over there crying. I was like, ooh, look down. I was like, Lil Wayne, people that look like you are not supposed to cry directly at the camera. Now, you could have been like 2004, 2005. Because he was a little piece of cute. Back then. But Weezy, I said, did you cry snot? I said, you got your nerve. Sit here scaring these damn kids. Wayne, put up your face. Put it away, please. Tuck in your girls. Because, girl, Lil Wayne said it look like you need a banana bag, an IV inhaler, like all at the same time. That's that years of lean. And then he wanted to quit. I said, Lil Wayne, well, you might as well. It's pretty much like over now. I mean, you might as well kept on doing it. I don't know why he acted like those brain cells was gonna come back. They're not. They're not. So it's just like, yeah, you might as well. That's just what that word. Now I heard y'all was over cussing my mama Tasha out because my mama Tasha, she said that she had voted for President Trump. That's just what that word. Y'all coming and hit me up talking about some shine, go get your mama. And I said, go get what my mama do. I said, y'all gonna leave Tasha K alone. I said, well, what she do wrong? What she do wrong? So Tasha K put up a post today because Tasha K yesterday, she had put up a video of her going to vote for Trump, basically. And she had live and people was angry with her. You know, people were just like, ooh, Tasha, you coon. Ooh. Tasha, let me find out that K stand for coon, girl. So that's just what that word. That's just what that word. And then, you know, my mama had one live like, okay, I'm Tasha K. Okay. I know what I'm doing. Okay. Hit your wine glass. Okay. Most of you black bitches. Okay. We're out here rallying for Kamala. Okay. But then you go into those damn polls. Okay. And you're voting for Trump. Okay. Then y'all come out with the I voted sticker. Okay. But it was Republican. Red sticker, red state. Okay. Now I want to start off by saying, y'all. Okay. Every single last one of you. Okay. So I don't know why y'all was putting so much pressure on my girl, on Tasha K. I'm like, what's the problem? Like, why is it like, hello? So Tasha said there are a ton of celebrities that took Kamala's money and convinced y'all to vote for her. I wonder who she's talking about. But they went and secretly voted for Trump. Or better yet, they haven't ever voted. Y'all so busy watching this shake arse and stutter on stage. Ooh, Tasha. Tasha said, I don't care if I owe you $4 million. As long as I owe you, I'll never be broke. Oh, well. Oh, well. Okay? Tasha said, I don't care. Okay? I don't care nothing about owing you that little piece of $4 million. It just is what it is. So, and I'm a girl, but she's not lying. I will give her that because a lot of people do that. They do. They'll go in and, you know, they'll be out here, oh, Kamala, 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 Kamala. And then they'll go inside of those polls and vote for Trump like Cardi B. Correct. Correct. Did Cardi vote? Did Beyonce? Let me go look at their social media. Hold on. Hold on. Can Cardi even vote? Then she said she got 2 immigrant parents. Well, don't that make you want to? Girl, let me find out she used culture ID girl. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Let me go see if they voted so I could cut properly if they didn't. Ooh, let me go see if they voted. They put anything else on their damn social media. Ooh, let me go. Ooh, let me go say that about it. Ooh, let me go say that about it, girl. I don't see nothing about Cardi voting. Where's her I voted sticker? Yeah, no, she just got on this white outfit right here that she had when she was up on that stage doing what not to do. And then right here it says, to Vice President Kamala, when was it? 23 minutes ago. To Vice President Kamala, no matter what they've said to bring you down or belittle your run for presidency, they can never say that you didn't run your race with honesty and integrity. You really put up a fight against all odds that already were stacked against you. Are you talking about your rap career again? I mean, it was hilarious how Cardi was on stage trying to compare a rap career to politics. You never accept defeat as an option, which says so much about your strength and about your heart. You really want it better for all of us. This may not mean much, but I am so proud of you. You're right. Doesn't mean anything. No one has ever made me change my mind, and you did. No one? About what, though? I never thought I would see the day that a woman of color would be running for president of the United States. Girl, Selena was not up on that podium, girl. I could fall in love. Cardi, I love you, but you're not black. You're not that. And I know it's not right. Um, okay. But you have shown me, showed my daughters, and women across the country that anything is possible. Exactly, ladies. All of you can lose. Absolutely. Absolutely. Carter said, look at here. All of y'all can lose. Kamala showed y'all all of y'all can lose. If you dream of running for president, girl, now this is how you lose, girl. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Thank you for being a real example of what the American dream should be. Um, I'm trying not to get sued. Girl. What you need to be up here talking about some, this is my sorry for 2024, and I ain't gonna come on goddamn stage no more. That's what you should have wrote, girl. Girl, don't try to clean this up, girl. That's what you should have wrote. Kamala, ooh, Lord. Ooh, Cardi, let me show you how you triple that. Dear Kamala, sorry for getting on that stage skin up like I did. Sorry for not finding out what you was actually behind, because she wanted the groceries lowered, and the groceries ain't gonna be lowered, girl. You should be apology. This should be an apology. This should be an apology. And Beyonce, you need to write one too. Over there dressing up like white women, but won't Kamala to win. She done did a whole homage to Pamela Anderson. Pamela, Well, her walking around with that STI for the rest of her life ass. We don't get up about her. Y'all act like her titties was real. They wasn't. All they had to do was put boobs on another white blind woman, and anybody could have Pamela the situation. All she did was run. That's all the bitch did. Like, I'm like, how's that so iconic? Like, what is iconic about that? She running on that bridge looking like a bride of Chucky. I mean, running that sound like a bride of Chucky, big face, all that. It's like, girl, big head hoe. So instead of Beyonce over here that jump like Pocahontas for Kamala, girl. Beyonce is supposed to be able to dress up like Moana for my girl Kamala. Moana, Kamala, make way. Kamala, it's time you knew the village of the USA, you not running. Yes, correct. Got your damn nerve. So that's that work. She's supposed to be over there dressed up like Pocahontas or something. Yes. She's supposed to be over there being Moana, girl. I've been staring at the edge of the water. Well, I'm good. Nope, I'm good. Yep, there we go. I've been staring at the edge of the water long as I can remember. You supposed to be over there singing that, girl, and being dressed up like that, Beyonce, girl. Got your damn nerve. You over there, Pamela Anderson, the situation, huh? And we trying to make history, girl. You over here talk about the woman that Tommy Lee burned on tape. We saw her catching an STI, girl. We watched it. You over there giving Pamela Once. Well, you was over there supposed to give a Moana Once. Monance, girl. Ponance, girl. Got your damn nerve. But you over there paying homage to Pamela. Why? Right, barbed wired and all. It's like, girl. Now, Beyonce, this is for actor. We tired of all of these hints and shit. Drop it. Get this over with. Because, girl, we get sick of you, too. Don't put out 76 products in the last a month. Tired of buying all of them stuff, girl. You come out with another thing, we're going to be homeless. Because Beyonce, I love you, girl. But you starting a little piece to get on my nerves. It's a little piece. Because we don't need all of these Illuminati ass subliminals. Drop Act Goddamn 3 already. Drop the third horseman. Nah. How'd all that? She want to put up 6 months of subliminals and all of this. So she won't come out of the wind, but she over there paying homage to Pamela. Why? We didn't even get Renaissance visuals. You said you homeless girl, then stay out of dark alleys. Don't you sleep in no alley. Go on underneath the bridge or something, girl. Yeah, so it's like, girl, we ain't got time for all that. Is the Tommy Lee as Motley Crue correct? Gave her something back then too. Well, I know Tommy Lee, the rock and roll star, the one with the big white peen, because he was big. I know that's why they allegedly like into things when he had burned the girl. Gave her that permanent. The pack. Girl, allegedly Tommy Lee gave her the package. The pack. And I'm a girl. Not the 3 letters. Something else. But yeah, allegedly. But a lot of time, at least ex-girlfriends after Pamela Anderson said the same thing about him. They got it from tattooing. I don't know about all that. That's a cute thing to blame it on. That's a cute thing to blame it on. I get that, but no, that's from sticking it where he was sticking it. That's what that were. And now, if you want to blame it on that, it was because of the tattoo. You still got it. So, you think it makes it better? Like, oh, you got it from a tattoo? Oh, okay, well, then let's have sex. Yeah. Let's totally have sex. Like, you should have been like, saw that. Like, it was from a tattoo. Like, duh. Like, that changes everything. Doesn't. Doesn't change anything. So yeah, I always found that weird. I was just like, okay, it's saying that you got it from a tattoo, so you was the drill, you were the needle. And now my girl, why am I good? Because your dad's hot. I just couldn't. I just couldn't. There was no way I was like not gonna swallow your siblings. If your dad wasn't so fucking hot, right? I would probably be, strictly for the Vaj. But I saw your dad and wow. I just didn't know what to do with myself. Like my throat I just kept doing like throat exercises, and stuff like that. And I'm just like, like get in my belly. Like you're peeing my esophagus now. Correct. Yes. Yes, there's a meeting in my throat. Okay, tell your dad, don't make me wait. Okay? I get bitey, when I wait, girl. I mean, it is. So data reveals how demographics, voted this election. So it says white men, 57% of white men in this country voted for Trump. Okay, so basically his family. So all of the Trumps definitely voted for their dad because that's, how many of them is, it's like the Trumps are like 7 to 8% of the population. Is so many of them. White women, 51%. For Kamala, 39% of white people in this country voted for her. And 39% of white men, which is a good percentage. And 46% of her votes came in from white women. It's great. When it comes to black men, 73% voted for Kamala. So 73% of the black male votes were for Kamala, which is great. Trump got 23%. And of black men. And when it comes to black women, 88% of black women that voted for Kamala, which is amazing. 9%. 9% of black women voted for Trump. Okay, so out of the percentage of black women that voted, 9% of them voted for Trump. So Trump, black girls are like, Trump, black girls are like, yeah, they don't have time for it. Black girls hate it. That's just what they were. Now let's get back up here to this percentage of white women and white men that voted for Kamala and Trump. Trump with 57% of white men and Kamala with 39%. I still think that says a lot. Okay. I think that says that there are a lot of white people that thought Kamala would have made a fit president. So I think that's really cool. I think that's amazing. And I think it's the same thing with white women and men, 39%, 46%. I think that's great. I think it's expected with Trump, just like with the black women and black men. I think that it was expected for Kamala to have the higher percentage. Definitely. With the percentages, which 57% of white men and 57 white men and 51% of white women voting, it shows you how many, when it comes to black people don't vote as we should. Because think about it. If Kamala got 88% of black women that voted and 73% of black men that voted, with as big as the population is here in America of black people, you would have thought that she would have won. It just means that they're, out of the percentages that they're having, it's a small percentage of people that, vote when it comes to voting black. I did see that there was between 15 and 16 million people that did not vote. I feel like a high percentage of those are black people. I do. I think it's a high percent. I'm not saying all 15 million are black. No, not at all. But I do think it's a high percentage. I do. People that just don't vote, not, voting black or voting white, or anything like that. I just think it's a high percentage of people that don't vote. 15 million votes is a lot of votes to not be counted. And imagine if those 15 million votes, or at least 12 million of them, 11 million of them, 10 million of them went on Kamala's behalf. This just saying that y'all need to keep them celebrities off them stages. That's all. I think if Kamala could have started earlier, I think that she could have swayed more of the country to vote for her. Because again, she's coming in as a candidate that people necessarily know. She was put on the ticket with Biden as a vice president. So we weren't really focused on her during Biden's election. His candidacy, we were focused more so on Biden than her. So it was to get to know Biden, not to really get to know her. Besides him letting everybody know that he fully supports her being his vice president. What Kamala, I don't think, was realized point in time that I feel the only reason that Biden made her a vice president was for the women's vote. 100%. I think that was strategic. I don't think he ever believed in her. Case in point, look at when he dropped out of the presidency, out of the campaign, out of the running. He dropped out when it was basically too late for her. So he never wanted her to win. So if he never wanted her again, he could have handed her the crown. And he walked away anyway. So he could definitely bestowed the presidency upon her. He never wanted her to have it. So why would I think that he wanted her to be his vice president? If she was only good enough to run for you months into the election, into the campaign, into the running president. Yeah. If Kamala could have started earlier, maybe she could have got into these communities and actually did something. I think that's one of the main things people overlook when it came to Obama. Obama was in these cities, okay? He was showing up, visiting, food drive. He was doing all type of stuff. Kissing babies, hugging people, shaking hands. Like, he was out there doing the work. And Obama made people believe. That is the biggest take in Obama's presidency, is making people believe in you. And not just believe in you, believe in your family. Obama had it wasn't picture perfect, because I don't think any situation is perfect. But you have this handsome black man, this beautiful black woman, Michelle. They have 2 beautiful children, this little dog. It's just like, it's like not perfect, but perfect, And then Obama took his family along with him throughout his campaign. America really got to know them. We really got to see who they are. They were a great example for the country. It got to the point where people, I feel like, overlooked the fact that he was black, or the family was a black family. It was just, they were American. They were the image of, when we think about America, when people say the American dream, they were it. They were it. Kamala didn't give that. Her and her family and whatnot, she looked like a black sheep. She looked like the black sheep in the family. It's not necessarily like because we don't know you. We don't know her and her family's dynamic or anything like that. When people feel like they know you, that's enough to make them feel like, you know what? I really believe in what she's saying. It's hard to believe somebody you don't know. It's hard to believe someone you don't know. But somebody you're getting to know, it's easier to believe and trust in what they're saying. People know Trump, The Republican Party know him. That's why I said it's a higher probability that she will not beat him. She came in the game late. People don't know her. It's like a fly by night. And that's not fair to Kamala. I don't feel like that's fair to her. It's not. What she was placed in a situation, him conceding, I mean, she really didn't have a choice but to run, you know? I mean, there were other options, but it just, she was the vice president. So it just made sense, you know, for her to carry the torch for the Democratic Party. But I don't feel like that was fair. So these numbers just generate, especially with white men and white women, is that they feel like they know Trump. And they are the higher percentage of voters in the United States of America. So, yeah, she's been around a long time. No, she's been quiet for a long time. Don't nobody know Kamala. She's just a random name before she became president. She was around, but there are other people around too. We don't know none of them. We're not saying their names. We're not. And Kamala was the same thing. She doesn't have a presence. She doesn't. She was just making one for herself, and it was too late. That's how I feel like you need more time, you know, for people to get to know you and who you are so that they can trust or try to trust in at least some of the things that you say. You know, not everybody's like, people like Cardi B and them, ones that can like call Kamala and meet up with her and hang out with her and eat dinner with her. And we not like that. We don't know her. We don't know her. Do y'all know Trump's vice president? I don't hear y'all talking about him. So that's just how I look at it. People don't know her. That's it. You know, Vance, it's the same thing with Trump's vice president. People don't really speak of him. He spoke of, but yeah. So I just think that, oh, let's get into the ratio of Latino men and Latino women. Latino women, when it came to Harris, Kamala, she got 51% of Latin men's vote, Latino men, and she got 60% of Latino women's vote. Trump, 45% of the Latino men's vote, and 36% of the Latino women's vote. I feel like that is a high percentage of Latino people voting for Trump. Whoa. Now, I know black people is mad at Trump. You know, we have our issues with him. But he ain't never tried to build no wall to keep my family out. Girl, that's a different type of you got me up. That's a different type of you got me up. Like, girl, well. But shout out to y'all though. I mean, I guess. I mean, you try to build a wall to keep my people out. Houston, we have a problem. Houston, we have a problem. They said they building. He said he building a wall around the South. Nobody out, nobody in. We gonna have a problem. Okay, it's gonna be like the women of place. Come down there and tear that wall up. Okay? Because one thing that bothers me with Latino people, like, y'all be trying to say, like, oh, we all black, we all this, and we all of that. Why don't y'all act like y'all went through slavery, too? Y'all did. Y'all kind of still do. Honestly. Now, I know it wasn't like our story. I know it's not the same, right? But if we are so much alike, if we were all the same people, then why don't y'all get just as upset as we do? Because we get angry. We get mad. We still want our 40 acres and a mule. That's just what that were. Correct. But yeah, it's like, why don't you guys get like as upset? I've watched many movies and read many books and whatnot. And in the time of slavery, they didn't talk about y'all. Not at all. So y'all not being discussed means y'all were treated worse. They like literally at some points left y'all out of history. That is disrespectful. At least they documented ours, okay? So that we can never forget and so that we can always remind y'all while we'll run up on y'all anytime, okay? Where angry black men, where angry black woman syndrome came from, y'all. So, I mean, it's generational, oh well. Stop oppressing us and we'll stop acting oppressed. It's that simple. It's that we don't act oppressed, we are. So, I mean, so yeah, I just find that that's weird. I'm just like, okay, well, why don't you guys like... Because I just don't understand how a Latino person could vote for Trump at all. Like, I don't understand that. I don't. But also don't understand when people saying like, oh, well, y'all voting for Trump, the Latino people, and y'all gonna look up and y'all gonna get deported. First of all, don't you have to be born here in order to vote? And I know in some special cases with visas and stuff like, or when you marry and when you get married here. So why would they have to worry about deportation if they are Americans? Because only Americans pretty much can vote. So they're citizens. So why would they be worried about being deported? They're citizens. They're not going nowhere. It's the people that aren't documented that need to worry. Not the ones that live here, born here, raised here. Like they don't have anything to worry about. I did not agree with Trump's wall. And this is another reason why I could see, the citizens of America, the ones that were born here, Latino culture. I could see why some of the, because I really don't feel like I feel like the wall had a double meaning. Okay. I do feel like part of it is prejudiced. I do. But I don't think it's the whole reason. Okay. Stemming back to when Cardi B went on stage at the Kamala event in Wisconsin and was saying how Kamala gonna lower the grocery prices and stuff like that, and groceries is too high, all that because she feeding her entire family, even the distant ones. She done brought everybody from the country. I really don't get. I mean, I feel like, sorry, we are overpopulated. So with us being overpopulated, I don't feel like the wall was just, something of prejudice or being like racist or anything like that. I really don't feel that way. I think that it's because we have too many people here. We do. Mm-hmm. Correct. They're eating our food. They are working our jobs, even undocumented. They are having more children. And then those children have became citizens, although their parents are illegals. Now you got a lot of these children that are in foster care from immigrants that are not supposed to be in the country, that have snuck here. But now we have to give their children and whatnot asylum. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's already too many of us here. Already. It's way too many Americans here. And everybody wants to live here from other countries. They all want to come to America for this American lie. Because it's American night, because ain't no dreams here. They left in like the 90s. So, the 90s and down was the time to move here. Y'all ain't missing nothing, I promise. So, we're overpopulated. So, to keep a lot of people out that are not supposed to be here so that we can figure out what we're actually spending and like it's a lot. I mean, it really is. But so it's like I understand his motive. I just think he should have explained it better, and what he was trying to do instead of making it look racial. Like it did. It looked racial. It didn't look like you were trying to help with controlling the population of the people that are supposed to be here, like the Americans first and then everybody else after. And whatnot. And then you got Biden, like while he was in the house taking people in from like the Ukraine and all this. It's like they just keep overpopulating the country. It's too many people here. Way too many people. Like a whole bunch of ants inside of a small, anthill. Like you can fit more, but eventually it's gonna get crammed and all of that. And that's how we are. It's like we're crammed. And a lot of us, because we go outside and we don't see it, does not mean that it's not happening. Go in certain places to where there are a lot of homeless people, like California, New York, Florida, a lot of places south, because they have better weather, no cold weather. So a lot of homeless people venture there because it's easier to like sleep outside in those weather conditions than to sleep somewhere that has winter, freezing cold, and stuff like that. So that's the thing here. Like we have homeless people, but you rarely ever see them in the winter. Like in the summer, they're everywhere, but in the winter, it's too cold. It is way too cold. So a lot of them travel, to the south and places like that. So yeah, I think that just because we don't actually see it, like walk outside and it's just the whole street is filled, it don't feel overpopulated. It is, trust me. And the overpopulation comes from things, necessities. The average, the day-to-day thing. That's why I always tell people to think back to C-19 when it first happened, how all of the grocery stores were like bare. There was barely anything, and it looked like an apocalypse, going into certain stores. It was kind of scary, being in stores and seeing how you normally go into department stores and stuff, and every aisle's full with food and, and all of that stuff, and then go in and barely see anything. It's just like scary. But that's how things are still. They're still that way. It's just right now we don't have a shutdown. So there's no real necessity for people to go buy in bulk how they were doing before. Because when C-19 happened, if you didn't have toilet paper, you just didn't have no toilet paper. If you didn't have certain food, you didn't have certain food. You were kind of just, they didn't go around giving people things and besides food, and that took a while for them to get food programs together to help, people go door to door and have people drop off food in their neighborhoods and whatnot. Some they just drop it on your porch and, some prepped meals, stuff like that. But that didn't happen right away. It took a while for that to happen. So it was a doggy dog, and it's still like that. It's just not a necessity for people to go buy in bulk. Because if people had to go buy in bulk, there would be a lot of people left out. A lot of people. I mean, grocery stores were literally empty. Empty. Like stores had to shut down because they had no food. Like it got that bad. It got that bad. And then you had a lot of people that were looting and all of that at the time. There was a lot of looting and stuff going on in 2019 as well. Yeah, like if your child didn't have diapers, they just didn't have diapers. Somebody came in and bought up all the diapers, they was just gone. They even made it during C-19 to where you could only buy 2. Remember the signs that they used to have up in stores? Only 2 of this, only 2 of that. You can only buy 2 gallons of milk. You can only buy a certain amount of water, and all of that. And a lot of our water is polluted. Like a lot of our water is not drinkable. Like we're not supposed to drink from a lot of these faucets, places like Michigan and others. But it's a lot of water that is like that. It's just not widely known. But if you actually do your research in the water in your area, a lot of it you're not supposed to be drinking. I can't tell you the last time I drank some faucet water. I can tell you. I only drink bottled water, and so does my children. We only drink they won't drink from the faucet. They won't. If there's no bottled water here, they'll wait till I buy it. Like they literally won't drink nothing until I go get some. They literally won't drink it. So yeah, I think that C-19 showed people the world that we really live in. Only the strong will survive. And that's how they have to treat the country. So with Trump, and then I understand a lot of people being weary and feeling like he's just going to ruin things and like this is the end of the world. But I don't feel that way. I really don't. I don't feel like it's the end. I feel like anytime Trump runs, people say that. Like they said his first presidency, oh, it's over with all the skies falling. And, but we're fine. I've still got my ears, still got my nose, still got my hands on my fingers. You know, there's bigger fish to fry. There's bigger things to worry about than Trump being president. I just think that there's other things that we need to worry about. Besides, because Kamala was not the answer. No president is. A president is a spokesperson. So just how people wanted Kamala to get into the House, a lot of things she promised were not going to happen. No different than Trump. A lot of things he promised will not happen. They won't. The Congress, the Senate, they will not allow, if it was up to him, he would have never left the presidency. He would have never left the White House. They literally had to pry him out. There was almost mob calls and stuff thrown. The Capitol was in an uproar because he didn't want to leave the White House. So, but Congress, the Senate, they did what they needed to do. Got him up out of there and got somebody else in. Okay? So, believe in your Senate, believe in your Congress, write them, email them, actually get involved instead of sitting back complaining about shit that you could help change. It only takes one person. That's it. Every fulfilled dream starts with one person. That is it. That is it. That's all it takes. How can you be worried about someone that you're willing to do nothing about? Nothing. But you complaining. But you mad. About what? Upset about what? Make the best of it. Because you don't have another choice. And a lot of people say like, oh, he ain't my president, he y'all president, he ain't my president, y'all president. That's spoken like a person that don't give a fuck about this country. So what you mad at anyway? Because regardless, you still should be paying attention to the things that he's doing, trying to do, the stuff that he wants to start, the stuff that he wants to stop. He's allegedly get rid of Social Security so that people that are retired and that live, it doesn't mean that that will actually happen though. But it's important to pay attention when you see signs around your town, because this isn't the end of voting. When you see vote no's and vote yeses and stuff, go figure out what that means. Okay? Because there's a lot of people that completely there's things that you don't want to change or things that you don't want to happen, and you could actually have a voice in making sure that it doesn't. But instead, you sit around still complaining, still sitting around talking, y'all president, and all of that. Then leave the country. You can't live here and that not be your president. Like, that's weird. He's your president. Just say you don't like him. It's okay. It's fine. But he's still your president. Because if he's not, then you must be planning on leaving. Because I wish I would sit around for the next 4 years complaining about this fucker. I wish I would. I wish I would. He our president. It just is what it is. He is our spokesperson, not our leader. No. The Congress, the Senate, those are the people who should be putting you should be putting the pressure on, not Trump. Because all he's gonna do is run his mouth. That's all he's gonna do. He'll try to change the things he wants to change and whatnot. And hopefully y'all pay enough attention to it to see what he's doing that you actually don't like. Because you have people like Cardi B that decides to go live, oh, thank you, Kamala, thank you, Kamala. Kamala's not our president. You need to be talking to Trump. Didn't you want the groceries, Lord? Don't you want rights to your body? Why not talk to him? Hello? You know those things could still happen. Yeah. So, yeah, he absolutely works for us. He sure does. He sure does. He does work for us. So does the Congress. So does the Senate. So does our governors. So do our mayors, our aldermen, all of them, women. They all work for us. They do. And instead of being so angry at Trump, because it ain't going to get you nowhere. It's not going to get you anywhere but mad. And who cares about somebody that's mad? Like, who cares? You know, we're upset. The world has to go on. So it's not about being insensitive. It's about being a realist. Even if he wasn't my choice, he's the president. And no amount of complaining in the world is going to change it. And no matter how much I say I don't like him, and no matter how racist I feel like he is, and no matter how prejudiced I feel like he is, no matter how delusional I feel he is, none of that matters. None of it. Why exhaust yourself when you can make the best of it? Try to find out things about Trump that you actually like that to try to change. And the things that you don't like, get a pen and a piece of paper and write your Congress, write your Senate, write them, write the White House, write these people. Actually look at these Democratic parties and get in contact with these people. They are there to help. And sometimes you can't do much, but it's a start. Get the ball rolling, because that ball, it can roll from somebody else, then they push it. Then it can roll from somebody else, then they push it. But if you do nothing at all, if you never hand them the ball at all, what's the role? What's the role? I feel like do something about it. And it'll make you feel better. I know that make me feel better if I truly felt some type of way about Trump. I knew Trump was going to be president, so I came to terms with the first that he was running. I already knew. I'm like, yeah, he'll win. He absolutely will. There's really nobody in his way. There was nobody in his way. Who was in his way? Who's big enough to stop someone that has already been president from gaining that again? Nobody. Not even Kamala. So he had it in the bag. That's it. So shout out to Trump. It just is what it is. I have to put personal feelings aside. This is business. Being the president is business. It don't have nothing to do with how you feel. Who fucking cares? Like, nobody's going to care. Like, I don't care to sit here all day and talk about some, oh, wah, Trump's president. I'm so, who cares? I mean, move on. Move on. Help Kamala move on by y'all moving on, you know? Don't be sore losers. It's okay. You win some, you lose some. But you win, run another day. So she can run next time. Who knows? Maybe she'll win. You know, maybe she wasn't the first female president this time around. Maybe the next time, you know, she'll just keep the same energy. You know, she runs again. You know, I just hope, you know, I think it's a very impressive amount of people that still voted. You know, shout out to everybody that voted. This shows people that voting does matter. It does. Because when you vote, not winning still gives you, like what Cardi B said today, like, you know, still proud of you. How can you say you're still proud of somebody you didn't vote for? How can you say that voting doesn't matter, but you mad that they didn't win? Pick a team. Pick a team. Yeah. It will start affecting us. It affected us the day he started running for any president coming into the House. We're going to be affected. Good and bad. And bad. Okay? Y'all put a lot of pressure on the underdogs because if Kamala would have won, some things would have came true, but the majority would not have. And with her being a woman, men still run this country. It is a man's world. It is. So a lot of things that she would have tried to get passed and policies and bills and getting things amended, they would not have, she still would have been running it. So y'all looking at her as a hero, she would not have been a hero. So we really didn't lose because the same people Kamala would have had to listen to, he now has to. She wouldn't have saved us. No, we're too far gone. We're in incredible debt. Been in incredible debt. She wasn't getting us out. No. She came in the house and we were in debt. She was going to leave. We was going to be in debt. Same thing with Trump. He was in the presidency. He's already had a presidency before. And he swore more money, more jobs. Swore he was going to get the country out of debt, whatnot, da, da, da. He came in, we was in debt. He left, we was in debt. But he promised y'all different. So, you know, it's not that Trump didn't want to. It's not that they don't want to fulfill the things that they're going to. It's just other parties involved, other powers that be that they don't control, that they don't. So politics is a very, very dirty game. It is very dirty. And these people have been in the game for a long time. They have been. Again, presidents are literally the mascot for the country. That is it. Correct, Tennessee girl. The president is just a spokesperson. They are. They can't do anything without approval. They can't. They cannot. I feel like the most power presidents get is going to war and pardoning. That's the most power they get. That's when they don't have to go through too many channels to be able to, you know, make a decision. With certain pardons and things like that, they don't necessarily have to go through Congress, you know, and all of that to get things done. Like passing bills and changing healthcare plans and making it so that, like with the Social Security and stuff like that, so that things like he cannot just change that. No, not at all. He has to go through people in order to do so. That's it. Presidents are very privileged in the country, meaning everywhere they go, it's presidential. Everything is basically like free. You know, don't nobody charge them for anything. You know, basically it's an honor, you know, to have them. So they go to a hotel, they get in the best hotel. They get an Airbnb, they get in the best Airbnb. Most presidents don't drive ever again. Most, because presidents have a Secret Service detail for the rest of their lives, usually. So, yeah, they don't drive, they don't, nothing, you know, they pretty much are waited for hand and foot. So they are treated like kings. They definitely are. But that's the most privilege that they get. You know, being a president is more so of keeping the country under control. And that is what the presidents do. So if there's a really bad situation going on, a tragedy, or something like that, then to calm the country, they'll use the president. C-19 in an outbreak, to calm the country, use the president. A mass pow-powing, call the president, get the president on, you know. They're just like a mascot, spokesperson for the White House. Is what they are. So instead of having the whole Congress and Senate and everybody come stand on the podium, they'll do that behind the scenes, and then the president will come and be vocal about what was decided. But it won't be him deciding it. But when it comes to like war tactics and stuff like that, when he dropped that, you know, boom, over there in Korea, and whatnot during his presidency and whatnot, he didn't have to really go through many channels or protocols to. I mean, there were certain protocols, you know, with like Homeland Security, CIA, FBI, people like that. You know, I'm sure, you know, like the heads of those people probably was in the war room with him, you know, and probably discussed those things before he dropped them, but it happened. You know, he did drop bombs, you know, but he don't have to go to Congress, you know, and all of that to do things like that if the country is being threatened. So like with September 11th, Bush didn't have to do too much work for us to go to war. He declared it, we went. You know, he didn't have to sit there with Congress. No, we were under attack. And we needed to do something within that moment. We need to do something now. That was the only way to make the American people feel better, because it was bad. Like when September 11th happened, the country was scared. You know, we were very afraid to go outside. And that's what the government is petrified of, is losing control. So the world was chaotic. Even in other states and whatnot, September 11th was going on. Anytime somebody heard a plane or saw a plane or anything like that, now it was being called, the world was chaotic within that moment. So they needed to be reassured. The American people needed to be reassured that everything was being taken care of. So going to war settled the American people. It's like they felt better knowing something was going to be done. Like, oh, okay, we're gonna go attack them. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do that. So sending these mothers and fathers sending their sons off to war made sense to them. It was a pride thing. They were prideful, proud of their, rather they came back or rather they didn't, that they were going to fight for their country because of what just happened. We need to fight and we need to be protected, and that's what they were going over there to do. So people proudly sent, their kids into this war. So yeah, but presidents don't have much power. They really don't. War, anything like that, yeah, they have a lot of power. And pardoning, other than that, Congress, Senate, they got to go through all of that for anything to happen. And the Congress and Senate, they know when something is just not a good idea. They, like with the wall, people act like, oh, Trump stopped building the wall, da, 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 da. No. The Congress and the Senate told him to get his crazy ass away from down there because didn't nobody give him approval to go build that damn wall. Because it was already chaos. People feeling like they needed to fight back. People saying that they were going to go down there and tear the wall down and, all of that. So it's like they didn't approve it. They felt like it's a better way of doing this. And I feel like it's a better way of doing it too. 100%. I feel like it's a better way. I don't really think we need a wall because what's going to stop people from climbing? They will find a way. No matter how tall you make it, they will find a way over. That will not stop them. It won't. Okay? They're not going to work harder. They're going to work smarter. Is all that word. They'll find a way. Thank you, Wonder. We need more border security. Way more. And further out. You need somebody there. Somebody that's actually going to stop these people. A wall is not going to stop them. If they have hours and hours and hours to just sit there at this wall and try to figure out how to get over, eventually they will figure it out. So what is that truly going to stop? What is it going to stop? I just don't feel like it'll do much. I think more security, if anything, more protection. Build more like border stations and whatnot along the, line, along the border, build more security stations and just hire more people, get more people out there. That's create more jobs right there. And it's a useful job that they are doing. So yeah, I just think beef up the security. Why are we building walls? I would rather be paying people than spending all of this money building these walls. This can go into the Americans' pocket. The Americans could be profiting off of all of that wall. Like, why? I'm just like, yeah, I just don't think that's the best idea. But I mean, I get where he's coming from, like, because we can't be there at all times. Yeah, you can. 2-hour security. 24 hours. Shift by shift. 12 and 12s. 8 and 8s or whatever. Like, it just needs to always be somebody at a station. All the time. We can afford it. So that would have been my idea. But I don't think a wall will do much. I really don't feel that way. Then again, we have money. Right, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, they will fight. If they want to get over that wall, they will. If there is a will, there is a way. Okay? And they will get over that wall. They will. Absolutely. Yeah, I just, I know Trump has did a lot, but I keep the personal out of it because this is business. Being a president is business. It's not about your feelings. You don't win because people like you. It's a popularity contest to a certain extent. But it's not like, because if this was about looks and who's the better person and all of that, wouldn't Kamala have won? It's not about that then. It's not about any of that. Because if it went from likable, Kamala, she's pretty, she is witty, extremely intelligent, filled with great ideas, a breath of fresh air. She's all of those things. 100%. She is. I feel that Kamala would have made a great president. I do. I think that she would have made a great spokesperson. She was doing it for Biden for how long? She was doing it for Biden. It's just switching to the country. That's all. She went from being Biden's spokesperson to being the Congress and Senate. She speaks well. She seems like she knows crisis. Um, yeah, I think she would have been a great spokesperson because that's all Trump is. I mean, if you're a rich president, then you're rich before you get into the White House. The presidency don't pay much. It really don't. Some of y'all make more than presidents. Yeah, there's not much money in it. And for the first lady, forget about it. Because even them getting a budget for clothes and stuff like that, the rumor. That is a rumor. Like, that's never been proven. Never proven that the first ladies get a budget for wardrobe. Like, that's a rumor. Pony Ponder said Obama made a Q coin off rallying for Kamala. Not only that, Obama made a lot of money just in general. After his presidency, writing books, creating jobs for people, businesses. Obama milked it. He was smart. Obama was very smart. Think about all the documentaries and the movies and stuff that was made on Obama. How many of those movies y'all see about President Trump? Obama had a motion picture about him and how his wife met each other in theaters. You know, you don't think he got paid for that? They likeliness, yeah, they got paid big bucks for all of that. Yays. Oh yeah, Obama cleaned up, and he's still cleaning up to this day. 100%. Obama's not doing any rally for free. Okay? No. If you want me there, you're gonna pay me to be there. You know. So yeah, but I do think that in his first wife, not Trump wife is a sugar baby. I cannot. I think Melania is the other woman, mistress turned wife. That's how I view her. The first mistress. That's how I look at it. You know, was married before her. Had a whole family before her. I believe that she was the other woman that was turned into the wife so that people wouldn't talk. It's hard to say that she's a this or she's a that or she's a homewrecker if they're married. You know. But that's how I feel. Mistress turned wife. Yeah, I don't believe he just left that woman. Left, what was her name? The first one? Yeah, I don't feel like he just left her. I think they was cheating on her. I mean, whenever he's a man. That's how Camila got into the UK. Correct. Ivana, thank you. Yeah, Ivana, then Marla, then Melissa. Y'all like, Sean, no, there was more. Ivanka, yes, there was more, Sean, there was more. Ivanka, did she die? I don't know. Did she? I don't know. I don't think so. Oh, wait, she passed away. Oh, she did. Okay. And yes, he was cheating. Yes, I couldn't any other way. I couldn't see it any other way, girl. It gives that. It gives that, you know. She passed, okay. He buried her on the golf cart. I know you lying. It gives he would do something like that, though. I know he ain't buried that woman on that damn golf course. For real? Crazy. Why? I'm surprised her family didn't, not for tax purposes, stress her. For real? Wow. Now he pushed her. I cannot. Wow, that is crazy. Insane. Wow. I did not know that. I had no idea. Maybe that was her final wishes. I doubt it because I feel like most women hate when their husbands play golf. Like if they do it recreationally, I don't feel like I have a problem with it. But if they just like do it all the time, it's like, why would you want to be married where you were annoyed by? Like if your man always at a pool hall and you hate the pool hall he goes to. because you feel like it ain't just the pool that he going down. It's like, why would you want to be married there? It's like you hate that place. I don't know. I mean, it could have been though, you know. Trista said that was not final wish. Shout out to Pauline. Thanks so much, love, for being a member. Too much. I love you. She said Sean deserves everything. Thank you, sweetheart. Because he's cheap. There wasn't a headstone. He didn't have insurance on her? Don't insurance take care of all of that? Crazy. Let's go by what happened to his show. I'm gonna need y'all to leave Obama out of this. I'm gonna need y'all to leave. Sean, insurance, yeah, like, you know, a life insurance policy. That's what they usually take care of, like funerals and, you know, all of that. They weren't married anymore. Then why in the is she on that man's property? It's like, why? I don't get it. Would y'all want y'all husband, ex-wife buried in y'all yard? On y'all golf course, girl? Because y'all know is when we get married to somebody, if you rich and you got all this stuff, that is ours now. Whether it's a community property estate or not, bush. Okay? It all belongs to me. This is my house, my mansion, and my money. Okay? This is my house, my man, my money here. Because that's how I look at it. He ain't never been playing golf and it be, girl, they be out there with the diggers out there. He can't get the next hole because they, you know, they dig and pee. And I'm standing right there with my Birkin. No, she gotta go. No. Now, after a cute little yard over yonder, it's about 36 miles away. And I'm a girl, yes. That is where she gonna be. I don't want her on my property. It's either her or me. Yeah, she getting dug up immediately. No, she got to go. We're not honoring her or nothing like that. If you wanted to honor, you should have stayed married to her. You didn't. So I could have honored her by loving on her and being a good man. You didn't. So I'm here flip. Like, y'all love to honor people in death instead of doing it while they're here. It'd be crazy. Crazy. I know I treated you horribly living, but now that you're gone, I must say, that is like, you just realized all that? Girl, like craziness. Okay, I've been here for a while. Okay, so I'm gonna get out of here. That I have to say, y'all keep y'all head up. You know, shout out to Kamala. I do think Kamala, you did the best you could, baby. You did the best you could, sweetheart. Shout out to Trump. You know, he the president. It is what it is. I know a lot of you may not like it. You know, get over it. You know, it happened. That happened. So you know, just try to breathe, woosah, and just look at the positive. You know, maybe go look at his policies and the plans. You know, maybe there's some things that you may like, things that you may support. You know, because, I mean, it may not be who you chose, but it's who we got. Okay? So I feel like we just need to work on that. Thank you all for the super stickers. Hold on, why don't it show it when you tap on it? That's so annoying. Okay, but I love you guys. Thank you so much for that. I have to get out of here. I'll see y'all later. I just wanted to come talk about the election because I know y'all wanted to hear me talk about it. So, I love you guys. Until the next show, thank y'all so much. Thank you for all the super stickers, liking the video, subscribing if you haven't subscribed already. I love you guys. And I'll see y'all in the next one, okay? I came to try to lift y'all spirits, you know, make y'all gag, laugh a little bit, you know what I'm saying? And I'm a girl. Do my, you know, try to lift y'all spirits. Because I know a lot of y'all are very so much pressed. I know a lot of y'all are very so much press. So it's just like, I get it. You know what I'm saying? I get it. But we got to move on. We do. You know, I'm not saying that I don't get where y'all coming from. I absolutely get where you're from. And yeah, I think Kamala would have been a great president. She would have been amazing. But we got Trump. So let's hope he do his thing. Until the next show. Bye.